Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a collective for today. Today is Friday, March 13th, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. You don't need to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use Rare Rebel. Two on the table, three on the table, five on the table. Five on the table, two in reverse, two more shuffles. Six on the table, last shuffle. Seven on the table. We got eight with bottom of the deck, two cards in reverse. It's kind of interesting. Bottom of the deck is let it go, divine masculine energy, the moon, sexual energy, intimacy, new direction. Okay, we got blocked. Root chakra. Sorry, my finger's blocking that. Stay grounded. We've got red light in the reverse. Lovers in the reverse. Journey, adventure. Double-edged sword. And guilt and shame. Bottom of the deck. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. So, someone's root chakra is blocked. Okay, somebody needs to stay grounded. This red light and the lovers in the reverse. So this red light in reverse, okay, this isn't bad. Like it's the reverse. It's the opposite, honestly. Whoever this lovers in the reverse is, this is someone that was maybe a prospective lover, maybe a friend, maybe somebody you were hoping to get into a connection with, but it didn't quite take off. It's not going to. It's not going to take off because this bottom of the deck, the let it go, divine masculine, the moon, someone that you were attracted to, someone that, again, you might have been really close to. They might have been like a friend. They're going in a new direction. That person is going in a new direction. And you're being called to let that go so that you can balance out your chakras. Time to move along. Time to let it go. The double-edged sword, like the guilt and shame. Like if this is someone you had feelings for, if this is someone you were in love with and they did not reciprocate, there's no guilt and shame in that. I've said this before. the world needs more love. So when you fall in love with a person, even if they don't feel the same, you're still putting energy out there of love and happiness, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, in the end, it doesn't do you any good, because that's something you're going to have to get over. That's something you're going to have to deal with emotionally and mentally. But seriously, don't ever think that your feelings are unimportant. Don't ever think that you're not allowed to feel the way that you feel. I was just thinking about this yesterday in regards to the guy I was in love with at work. I was in love with him, and it is what it is. He didn't feel the same way. That's fine. The funny thing was is I don't think I ever really expected him to feel the same way anyway. It doesn't mean that my feelings are any less valid. It doesn't mean that what I was feeling didn't mean anything. It meant something to me. It meant something to the universe. And I don't feel any guilt or shame about it, and I don't keep quiet about it. I mean, you guys know I've been talking about it since it happened. I've been working through it since it happened. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. People, because I had somebody get in the comments and tell me that, um, not that I was obsessed, but like I couldn't get over it and I needed to get over it or whatever the case. And not that I don't agree with that, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna get over it when I get over it, you know. And even when I'm over it, even if I were to move on and fall in love with somebody else and get in a relationship with someone else, I'm still gonna talk about that situation. That is something that I lived through for like the last year. That's something that I had to grow from, heal from. I'm gonna talk about it. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. Um, so for people to make comments like that, just ignore that. Just ignore people that don't. People all day long don't want to hear about anybody else's problems but have no problem talking about theirs. Those are not the people that are your people. Like, those are not the people that are your people. And don't get me wrong, nobody wants to hear somebody drone on and on and on and on about lost love. But at the same time, like friends, family, you care for somebody, you listen to them because they need that, right? Like when I talked to you guys about it, I needed that. I needed to work through things in my head. I needed to think about things. I needed to try and get in a better perspective. Pardon me. And it's funny because the top of the deck has divine timing, commitment, new direction, or take action, sorry, choose wisely. So I think at the end of the day, yeah, you might have missed out on a love opportunity, but you have something else coming in for you. And it doesn't necessarily mean another person, but something that you're going to enjoy, something that's going to bring you happiness. And at the end of the day, I will say this, love yourself, because that is the strongest, most committed love you'll ever experience, loving yourself. Because other people come and go. Look at people that are married for like 20, 30 years and then get divorced. People that are married for 50 years and then the one spouse passes away. Like, things happen. Love blooms, love dies. But the love for yourself, you should, unfortunately, have it from birth to death. Unfortunately, we're not taught to love ourselves when we're kids. Like, we're taught other things. We're taught to be still and be quiet and listen and, you know, like don't talk about love. I mean, for God's sakes, when I was growing up, you know, we weren't taught to say I love you every day, all day. You know what I mean? Like that was still something that you kept quiet and you didn't talk about, which is stupid. It's just stupid. Generational curses and all that. All right, I'm going to leave it there, short and quick. I wasn't planning on making these that long anyway, so I'm going to let you guys take what you will from it. I hope it resonates for somebody. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys were entertained. I hope you all have a lovely Friday, and I will talk to you later. Bye.